Cameron Whitcomb's here. How's it going, brother?
Oh, great.
Welcome back to Canada.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to have you.
Man, it's great. Yeah, no, man, it's been a long tour. Seen a lot of really cool things in the United States of America. It's wonderful, but you know what? Canada's home. Man. Canada's home.
And now you're here to play the Opera House tomorrow night.
Yeah, man.
Have you been in that venue before?
Never. I've spent no time in Toronto. I was here briefly for one day to do something with Spotify, and then I went right back to Nashville. And then now I'm here. We get to check out a little bit of the city, get to play for a bunch of beautiful people. It's been a long time coming, and like the Canadian shows were at the end of this tour, but they were the first ones to like sell out.
Of course.
It was like within weeks they were just like completely sold out.
We were all cheering for you, obviously, when you went down south of the border to be on American Idol.
Yeah.
Do that experience, like that audition was one of the first times you'd really played sort of in front of people.
Man, before that, honestly, I was gonna dig holes the rest of my life. Like I was gonna work on a pipeline or cut down trees for my entire life. Like I had no idea that I would pursue a career in music by any means. You know what I mean? I was like posting cover songs on Reddit. I was like karaoke on my couch. I didn't write songs. I didn't play guitar. And then I was posting on Reddit, and then a casting agent reached out and asked me to do the show. And then I remember getting that golden ticket. And then from that point forward, it was like whatever I can do to not dig holes the rest of my life is what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's worked out pretty damn well, I would say.
Man, you know what? I've been just doing my best, right? Just doing my best, like just staying consistent and like really, you know, writing about things that matter to me, you know.
You can hear that. I was listening to the EP and Medusa too. I'm obsessed with Medusa right now. That song is fantastic, but you can feel that. Like it's there. I think that what's great about you is there's a lot of polished people that have done stuff for a long time and they've worked in both. You came in with some raw talent and now you're showing off some raw songwriting abilities that are really connecting with people. And the song Quitter is doing really well as well. How much of the stuff from the experience of that show and just being on the road has it changed your sort of view of the industry and what it is to be out there?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know what? For me, it was like I went and did the show. I somehow made it to the finals. And by the time I made it to the finals, I was like, I'm famous. Yeah. I'm a famous guy. I'm on American Idol. I made it to the semifinals. I'm famous. I'll never have to work again. I was sorely mistaken. I got sent. They kicked me off, sent me back to Canada. I had like no idea how to play guitar, no idea how to write songs. Like I had no music friends, no nothing. Like I was like, I don't know what to do, man. I remember, this is embarrassing, really embarrassing, but I used to dress up, when I got sent home, I used to dress up in my American Idol outfit, and then I used to walk around the mall in my town just to see if I can get recognized. Like I swear to God, it's like the most embarrassing thing. Like I can't even believe I'm telling you that, but for real, like honestly, I had no idea what to do. And so I remember sitting there and I was all bummed out. I quit my job because I thought I was famous. And so I was like, I just said, whatever, man. I bought a cheap guitar and then I just started just trying to learn how to play guitar and just play, like write songs and whatever and just post every day.
You went to work.
I went to work, man. I was like, there's nothing else for me. There was no going back. And honestly, I really thought I failed too the first year because I ran out of money, no idea what to do, and I had to go back to work on the pipeline. I spent the whole winter. I was like, this is it. Like, call my dad. I was like, sorry, Dad. You know, I didn't do it. It didn't work out for me. But you know what? I just kept posting every day, kept playing guitar. You know, got better and better, and just started writing songs, and then really found my niche. You know, my niche was like writing about things that really mattered to me. I wasn't writing songs for other people, you know. I was writing songs that meant something to me, and hopefully it resonated to the people, you know, that wanted to listen to it and found it, you know, and I found success doing that.
I think, man, that's a humility worth holding on to because, yeah, the idea of walking around the mall just because you think, you know what, I could be famous, people could recognize me, and then realizing like, no, man, I got to dig ditches in the sense of the music industry. Yeah,
man, and just it was just a learning thing, right? And I mean, I continue to learn every day. I feel like a lot of people they shoot themselves in the foot when it's like they just stop learning. I'm like, man, you'll like I'll never be good enough. I'm just gonna keep trying my best, man. Like, and just keep learning things, and that's why I love traveling so much.
Absolutely,
man. Like,
it broadens the mind.
Checking out Canada and all in North America. You know, it's like I just see things and I get a new perspective on things. I've learned a lot through my recovery as well, you know, just to, you know, self-awareness, right? Like I was not a great person 2-3 years ago. I was not a good person, you know, but recognizing that now through sobriety and whatever else, and like just trying to do better than I did yesterday is all I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? And
man, nobody's
perfect, right?
Nobody's perfect, but this is the path to be on, brother. You know, I just met you, and I'm proud of the person that you are, man. Like,
thank you.
You're instantly likable, and I know we saw that on the American Idol thing. They were like, I don't know what it is. We just like you.
Yeah,
you haven't even done a backflip, and I'm India. So.
Yeah, man. No, I'll do one for you.
No, that's okay. That's all right. You
don't you worry.
Save it for the show at the Opera House.
Funky.
But did you make the EP in Nashville then? Like, where did you actually make the EP?
No. The EP was all over the place. I mean, there was
wherever they let you record.
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, like throughout this kind of, because I had just been writing songs alone, you know, and then once I signed with Atlantic Records, then they were like, oh man, there's some people that we'd love for you to meet. And you know, I met a lot of really, really cool people, but now I feel like I found like the people that that really inspire me, you know, and kind of challenge some of my ideas, you know. I worked with this young guy, Jack Riley. I remember the first time we hung out, it was like, man, you know, because he's not even so much a lyricist, but just musically, you know, like, and that's maybe where I am not the best, you know, because I haven't been playing guitar very, very long. So musically, I'm kind of stumped as to where to go sometimes. But I mean, as far as lyrics go, man, like that's where I really excel. And so, you know, sitting down and getting to write songs like Medusa, you know, that's what I wrote it with, and Cal Shapiro was there as well, and you know, like. Just sitting down and like having a place to go and him paving the way is so great, because then everything that I want to say just comes out naturally, you know. It's almost like the song writes itself after that. You know, it's been really good, man.
It's really cool to hear your story to get to this point. We're loving Quitter. We're happy to see you at the Opera House, man. And you're easy to cheer for, brother. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
I've spent so long trying to make right on my wrongs, but I miss being stoned, cause it would make this easy. If I give myself an inch, hell, I might take them all. And she can't take my calls when I'm too drunk to dial. I'd love to sugarcoat this, dethorn on my roses, but she caught me in my lowest. Hardest part of getting clean are all the damn apologies, paying tolls on bridges that I've burnt. And I've been afraid of growing up, cause that would mean sober up. Stoned and drunk don't mix with loving hurt, cause that make me a quitter. Cause that make me a quitter. Lonely as I may be, I'd rather that she hate me for who I am and not the man whose hands were shaky. I finally seen a sunrise and I cannot believe it. Curtains open, wishing she was here to see it. And I thought that I could handle both ends of that candle, but I'm throwing in the towel. Hardest part of getting clean are all the damn apologies, paying tolls on bridges that I've burnt. And I've been afraid of growing up, cause that would mean sober up. Stoned and drunk don't mix with loving hurt, cause that make me a quitter. Cause that make me a quitter. Part of getting clean are all the damn philosophies telling me how this is supposed to work. And I've been afraid of growing up and losing friends I used to trust, but stoned and drunk don't mix with loving hurt, cause that make me a quitter. Cause that make me a quitter. Cause that make me a quitter. Cause that make me a quitter.